Yay. Boom, boom. Good morning. All right, let's see. Make sure I'm live. I am. Yeah. Awesome. Bum, bum. Okay. Gonna wait just a moment. I just wanted to make sure everything was live before I start this day one. Day one. If you are here, if you're joining me live, please say hello. And we're gonna get started in just a moment. I see somebody watching. Say hello. Say hello. I'm gonna make sure I'm seeing comments on my phone. If you've ever done lives, it is like there's a lot of moving parts. Hey, Cherie. Is that you? Is that you? Let me know. Say howdy. And April is here. Good. Okay, cool. All right, we're gonna get started. So let me just, I'm recording, oh, let's see. Hey, good morning. Yeah, it's morning for you, isn't it? 9 a.m. Woo woo. You're on the West Coast. Let's see. I don't know why I'm not seeing comments on my phone. Good. Hey. Hello, hello. Hey, Katie. Hey, April. Oh, there they are. Okay, they're a little delayed. Cool. Awesome. Is the volume good? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up or let me know if the volume is okay. Last time, I'm not doing it through the event anymore because last time I did that was a big cluster. You know what? It did not work out. All right. So I'm going to, I value your time and I value my time. So we're going to get this party started. I'm gonna record. So I'm recording this separately on Zoom just in case there is a, volume is great, thank you. Just in case we have an issue. Okay, so.
Recording in progress.
All right, cool. So I want to officially welcome you, beautiful souls, to my 2-day masterclass, Optimize Your Health in 2025. We're gonna do a lot today, okay? What I want, so a little housekeeping, really, it's not really that much, but I'm going to be pinning this at the end of this video, at the end of this live. I will pin it to the top so you can refer back. I created an event this morning and it did something weird. Technology that, I mean, I don't know what's going on with tech right now, but it did something weird. It created like 2 different events. I don't know what happened. But just ignore it. Okay. So I will pin this to the top. You can, if you're watching the replay, it'll be right there for you. And another thing, a little thing I'm going to do for y'all is, I guess it was November, end of November, I did the 2025 energy reading as it pertains to health and wellness. It was over an hour long. I believe April was there and it was really, really good. And I had it in the group for a little bit and then I pulled it and I have decided that I feel like it's so valuable. I am actually going to be reposting it in this group this weekend. Okay, so I want to do it after the masterclass so it's not distracting or confusing. Okay, so I think I'm putting it in on Sunday. So be on the lookout for that. Okay, and I will probably not delete this. I probably will just keep this in this group because I want it to be of value. My intention is that good morning. Hey, Michelle. My intention is that you receive exactly what you need from these next 2 days, okay? And that you can come back and rewatch because we're gonna be doing a lot. Yay. Awesome. Yeah, it'll be in here for you. Sheree. It was really good. It was really good. Okay, if I do say so myself, toot. Okay. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm just gonna do a teeny tiny intro. I am Caroline, hello, and this is my space, the Healers Collective. I have been doing energy work, healing work for over 25 years. And like in business for over 25 years. I started in massage and I did so many different modalities. I've got lots of interests. I love aromatherapy and crystals. In fact, this little beauty wanted to come in for us today. This is amethyst, which is a great crystal for 2025. So isn't that beautiful? And I love helping women. I help healers. I help psychics, energy workers be at their tip-top health so that you can go and help your clients, right? And so that you can heal powerfully for yourself, heal powerfully for your clients. I also take on private clients, just health and healing. I'm a psychic, I'm an energy worker, and I'm a medical intuitive. I work with the body, okay? So that's just a little blurb. You can read my whole bio on my website if you're interested at all. I always forget, people don't really know. I've written 3 books, so I'm a published author, blah, blah, blah. What I'm gonna ask you is that as I get going, we're gonna be doing, if you don't have a piece of paper and a pen and something to drink, and I'm not talking about a glass of wine, unless, you do you, right? Oh, thank you, Michelle. We are going to be doing, this is experiential, okay? This isn't me just talking at you because you won't retain any of it. I want you to walk away from today, okay? And this is gonna be, 45 minutes to an hour. I want you to walk away with some good starting points for yourself, okay? How you can begin to optimize your health in 2025. So this isn't me just spewing at you. I mean, that's all well and good, but at the end of the day, that doesn't really change your life, unless you implement it. So we're gonna start implementing some stuff today, okay? If you want, right? I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not your mama. And even if I was your mama, I wouldn't tell you what to do because that doesn't serve you. All right. So I already did housekeeping. And if you see me looking over here, it's because I'm looking at my notes. I want to make sure. This is going to be a powerful 2 days. I am going to set an intention. I want you to set your own intention for yourself. Like, what do you want to experience in these next 2 days? So we're meeting today at noon. We're here now. Hello. And tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time as well. Like I said, the replays will be here for you. So my intention for everyone here, live, everyone watching, is that you're going to receive exactly what you need from these lives. And it's going to inspire you. It is going to inspire you to take great care of yourself in 2025. I just want you to be the healthiest you can be, because if you're the healthiest you that you can be, guess what? It ripple effects out into your world. And then if the ripple gets bigger and bigger and bigger, that is how we can affect change in the whole. Okay? All healing starts within. Nobody can do anything to you that's gonna last. I mean, I can do energy work and I can change your energy, but unless you hold that energy, we'll get into that. I'm jumping ahead. We'll get into that. All healing is self-healing. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to say. Does everyone have a piece of paper and a pencil? All right. So the first thing I want to do is we're going to talk about this, but I can say, you want to be healthy. I want you to be healthy. But what does that mean for you? Because healthy for you might be completely different than what is healthy for me. For instance, part of being healthy for me is lifting weights every other day. It's just what I do. I've been doing that very consistently. Well, it actually started in September because I did a challenge in this group and I have kept going. Healthy for me is eating as much organic food as possible. Healthy for me is doing inner healing, doing shadow work, doing journaling, doing daily connection. That is what is healthy for me. Taking certain supplements, connecting with my body. Not eating a lot of processed foods. Don't eat a lot of processed foods. I eat organic as much as possible. That is what's healthy for me. So, and also, what does it feel like? What does it look like, feel like? How do you move through your day as a healthy person? So like the healthiest version of you. So I want you to just take a minute, and this doesn't have to be like full on journal writing, okay? But you can make a list. Healthy to me means I'm drinking water, or I'm, playing with crystals, or whatever. Healthy to me means I'm getting out of the bed without pain in my low back. Healthy to me is I can walk down the street, I can pick up things, I can play with my kids, grandkids, whatever. So I want you to spend just like a minute. We're just going to do this for like a minute and write down what it means to be healthy, what that looks like. Okay? Is everyone clear about that? Okay, I'm going to be quiet. Go. And don't just think about it. I want you to write it down. The act of writing makes it real. Thinking about it keeps it up in your head. Just another minute. What does health look like? What does it feel like? Okay. So you can come back to that later. I don't want to do too much time with that, but I want you to, really start thinking about what does healthy mean to me? What does that look like? How does the healthiest version of me move through her day? What does she do? What does she do first? What does she do second? And let me just say this right now, okay, so we can get this out of the way. It is not about being perfect. It is not about what all of the influencers say that healthy means. Like, you got to do this and you got to do that and you do all that shit. We're not doing that. We're not doing that to ourselves in 2025, okay? It is about what does it mean to me right now, knowing that it can change. Okay. So you can come back to that. I encourage you to come back to that. I encourage you to make a list and keep it somewhere where you can see it and, check yourself and really we're going to do a commitment to ourselves tomorrow, but, something that you're going to commit to. This is because no one can eat healthier, whatever that looks like for you. No one can do that for you. No one can walk around the block for you. You have to do that. That has to come from within. Sometimes we just got to get our human on board, and sometimes we need to do deep healing. It's a little bit of both. And I'm going to talk about what it actually takes to truly heal in a few minutes. Okay. All right, moving on. So why do I feel like you need to optimize your health in 2025? Well, like I said at the very beginning, and I'm going to repost this for you, the 2025 energy reading really showed me a lot. I'm going to do a very, very tiny recap right now, but know that you will have that video. It's a little bit over an hour long where I'm channeling, okay? But what I saw, and this is not to fearmonger, this is just what I saw, okay? If it doesn't resonate, cool. I don't argue my channelings. This is just what I see. But I'm pretty good at what I do, so I'm just saying. Okay, 2025 is about stepping up your health. It is about going back to basics. It is about walking your talk. If you talk about something, you better make sure that you are practicing what you preach out there, because the universe is going to be testing you and saying, oh, really? You think you're a good healer? Well, heal this. Blam. There's a lot of that going on. This is a year of the soul to really come into living its purpose. Okay, and part of that, at least in my world, is taking amazing care of your body. Better than you ever have. Better than you ever have. And here's why. I am seeing for 2025, not for everybody, but a lot of people are really going to struggle with their health, even more so than 2024. There's going to be a lot of like weird, rare, like illnesses popping up. Okay, there's going to be, I see a lot of hormonal issues popping up for, I was going to say just women, but now I'm hearing no, both. I'm seeing like autoimmune stuff. I'm seeing rare cancers. Now, that's not to say that everybody's going to come down, like get cancer. No, it's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I am seeing a lot more of that. I'm also seeing a lot of people waking up to the fact that maybe Western medicine doesn't have you, and it's not really caring all that much about you. And people are looking for alternatives. I'm seeing that a lot as well. If you are a healer or an energy worker or a psychic and you are working with people, this kind of goes doubly for you. You're welcome. Congratulations. Welcome to the club. It is vital that you really step up, practicing what you preach, walking your talk, healing yourself. Because otherwise you might find that you don't feel good. And see, when you don't feel good, you are not able to help the people in your life. And that's not even really, yes, that's for, I'm just hearing this now. Yes, it's for energy workers and psychics and healers and all of that. But think about it. If you don't feel good, are you going to show up as powerfully as you can in whatever work you do for all your family? No, you're not. So this is a year to fill your cup, to do that inner work you're going to be asked to do. Mine started just before, I've been called, stepped up. The universe is like, oh yeah, you're a powerful healer. Okay, heal this, boom, heal this, boom, heal this, boom. I already started a couple weeks ago. It just keeps going. And I'm just going with it. It's going to be really important to really have a strong connection with your body. On my website, I've got a little program. It was like a 7-8 day program called Connect. Where I taught you how to connect with your body. Go check it out. It's going to be important for you to talk to your body is always talking to you. If you're not listening, that whisper becomes a tap, becomes a knock, becomes a bang, and then the door comes down. Okay? Your body is always talking to you. We are in our heads so much of the time, and we're not listening. This is a year to listen. Okay, I would rather catch a tiny little sniffle cold than full on, flu in bed kind of thing. That's just an example. Okay, so I work with chakras, energy centers. So again, I'm just recapping a little bit and seeing what else wants to come through for y'all. Your solar plexus chakra and your heart space might be lighting up for people. For some people, it could be your throat. Honestly, it could be any chakra that lights up for you, depending on what's going on in your body and in your experience, because we're all unique. But I do like heart chakra and the high heart. High heart's where your soul resides, heart space, and solar plexus. So this is about standing in your power. It is about coming back to yourself, coming back to soul, being soul-led, getting your human out of the way, but also treating your human very, very well, okay? What else? We want to watch out for shadow aspects. This is a spiritual aspect of healing I'm going to talk about in a minute, but you want to really, really watch out for triggers, okay? Your inner critic, your self-saboteur, and your victim energy. These are the three that I'm seeing light up. I'm seeing a huge, did I post this? No, I haven't posted this yet. I'm starting to see a huge correlation between health issues, like specific illnesses and diseases, and shadow aspects. And these are the three that are lighting up the most, okay? So you want to pay attention to those. If you start having a pity party, if I were you, I would take a step back and say, okay, what's going on? If someone in your life is triggering you, I would take a step back and go, okay, what's going on? Instead of blaming them, you want to make sure you're looking within so that you heal the trigger so that you're not triggered, okay? I also, just one little final blip. I see a lot of, discoveries or new truths emerging around like big food, big pharma, health, what it takes to, and we're already seeing that. People used to say that being a vegetarian or a vegan was like the only way. And now there's a lot shifting, about protein needs and things like that. Like I'm seeing a lot of shifts coming in, seed oils, all of that stuff. Artificial fragrances and colors and all that stuff. It's like, for me, it's like, yeah, duh, but it's going to be coming more to light for like mainstream people or, muggles, if you want to call them muggles, in 2025. So that is just a teeny tiny blip about what's coming up and why it's so important for you to take care of your health. It's because your health is your wealth in 2025. I mean, I guess you can say that all the time, but in 2025, it's really going to be highlighted for you. Okay. All right. Moving on. Okay. So we're going to do a little journal prompt again. So it's me talking and then you working. See how that's going to work? Boom, boom. Okay, so this is what I want you to write about. And you can just do bullet points or however you want to do it. But I do want you to write it. How do you want to feel in your body? So you can say, how do I want to feel in my body and about my body? How do I want to feel? Well, you can just jot down some words. I like to feel strong, energized. I like to feel flexible, open, expansive, confident, things like that. Ooh, I have some fire cider in this cup that you're seeing, and it's pungent. All right, we're gonna move on because I've got another question for you. I have two questions. Do you believe that you can, if you are struggling or living with any kind of health issue, no matter how big or small, it could be like seasonal allergies all the way up to cancer, okay? And anything in between. Do you believe, and be really honest with yourself, that you can heal it? Do you believe that your body can heal fully? And it's going to be a yes, no. Or if it's a yes, but, you want to just pay attention. Because your beliefs, what you believe, and this is like subconscious, because consciously you can be like, yeah, yes, queen, I believe. And then if we start working together, chances are there's unconsciously, there might be a little bit that, you don't believe. Michelle, you do believe. That's awesome. Not everybody does. Not everybody does. And your beliefs will color your experience. It's not to say that you can't heal and still hold some beliefs of like doubt, fear. So you absolutely do believe, yes, currently struggling with the how. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. I was going to ask you another question. So Are there any beliefs? Because here's what I see a lot is you might believe you can. But like if I said, let me see, how do I want to say this? What I see is there are some beliefs around like, in order to be healthy, I have to do X, Y, Z. I have to, sleep 12 hours and get rid of all sugar and do all of these things. Or, being healthy is hard. Being healthy is time consuming. Being healthy is taking me away from my family. Being healthy means that I'm the freak that's having organic and nobody else is. So I'm an outsider. I'm an outcast. So there can be a lot of beliefs tangled up in that. Does that make sense? So are there any beliefs that you need to release or shift or heal? It's expensive. Yeah, that's a good one. It's expensive to be healthy because I have to take all these supplements and organic meat is expensive and blah, 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 blah. Excuse me, I just burped. Having a healer is expensive. Supplements are expensive. Crystals are expensive. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, expensive. It's expensive to hire a healer. It's expensive to do this. Is there any other belief you can think of? Like, can it be easy? Does it take a long time? It takes a long time to heal. It takes a long time. It's painful to heal. It's lonely being the only one healed in my family. It's heavy. People don't understand me. People think I'm weird. Any of these ringing a bell? And I just want you to kind of make a note. Make a note of that. And then we're going to talk about the how in just a moment. I got to switch to water though, because that is, that's a little too much. It's making me, You feel that? Yeah. So I want you to kind of dig in. This is where a journaling can be really helpful. Like, what do I really believe? What does it take to be healthy? It takes a lot of money. Does it? I mean, maybe. We tend to overcomplicate it. Half the time we don't need any of the damn supplements that everyone's telling us we need. We might need some, but, there are ways to make it simple. Like, can healing be simple? Can it be easier? Just want to think about that. All right. You can circle back to that. It's something that I want you to kind of ponder. Like, what are your beliefs about what it takes to heal, what it takes to be healthy? And where are you, like, where is it holding you back a little bit? Okay. So I am going to talk about what it takes to truly heal your body. Oh, okay, Michelle, that's cool. Yeah. I sometimes find when we have internet stuff that, not always, but sometimes that's like a little bit of resistance. Little bit. So you come back. Okay. So what does it take to truly heal the body? So now I did a talk on this a while ago, and it was an hour-long talk just on this one topic. I'm not going to do that because I only have a half hour for the rest of this talk. So here's what I see needs to happen. You've got to work on the physical, the mental, the emotional, the spiritual, and the energetics. Now, it used to be, because I've been talking about this stuff for I don't even know how long, years, and I kind of lumped spiritual and energetic. As I've done more deep work with mentors and within, I now separate them because I do see the distinction now. Okay. So let's just go over very quickly. And like a lot of this, but here's the thing. I see people talking about like losing weight and they just focus on one area, the physical. Or some people are all about mindset. And some people are all about like therapy and feelings. And you really have to look at a person as a soul and a body having a human experience and look at them holistically in order to truly heal the body. Okay. So the physical, that is all of the nourishment, movement, breath, water, like hydration, things like EMFs and toxins and that kind of thing. And it can also be things like viruses and bacteria. So everything in the physical world. It can be habits, actions taken or not taken. Let me think. What else? Let's just make sure. Proper sleep, circadian rhythm, your toxic load. What else? Organs, like the actual physical organs, the systems, blood, fluids, that kind of thing. Elimination. Are you pooping? So many people don't poop. Sorry, TMI, but it's true. If you're not going to the bathroom, guess what? Toxins are just getting recirculated in your body, okay? And you're like a toxic dump, and that's not healthy for you, okay? Things like medications, sunlight, getting enough sun, getting the vitamin D, vitamins, minerals, that kind of thing. That all is under physical, okay? So as you can see, that's a lot just right there, number one. Number two is your mental stuff. These are the thoughts that you think. So when you're walking around in your day, what are you thinking about? Okay. What do you think about healing? What do you think it takes to heal the body? These are your opinions. These are your beliefs. This is like your knowledge. This is the mind. What else? Yeah, what do you believe about health and healing and a healthy lifestyle? What do you believe about your diagnosis? This is like subconscious mind. It's like things that are underneath the surface. Because consciously you can say all day long, I believe, and unconsciously it might be a different story. So working with the mental aspects in the mind is you really do have to get to the root belief that is holding your illness, sickness, health struggle in place. There's always beliefs in there. There always is. There just is. And prior knowledge as well. Prior knowledge can get you kind of messed up as well. Then you've got your emotional. So these are all of your emotions that you have perhaps stored in your body. I always liken it to Shrek when he says better out than in. When we how people say like, well, I just held my tongue. And if we do that with everybody around us and we're like swallowing our thoughts and our opinions and our feelings, then it's like festering. It like festers. And there are lots and lots and lots of books that talk about if you have a pain here, this is what it means, and this is the emotion. And I'm not saying that those books are wrong. I'm just saying that they're written through that person's lens and that person's opinions and beliefs. And so it might not necessarily be your truth. And it's important. Isn't that a great quote? It's important to be, this is one of the reasons why I am always saying it's important to be connected to your body, because anger might live in your liver, or it might live in your pancreas, or it might live in your right foot. I don't put limits on where the emotions are in my body, where they're stuck, where they're trapped. It's important to uncover them so that you can kind of acknowledge them, understand them, and then to begin to release them. It's important, okay? Emotional stuff is also your boundaries? Like, are you a doormat? Do you say yes to everyone? Do you fill your cup up first, or do you just help everybody else and then you are depleted? Okay. A lot of women do that. A lot of moms do that. This is also, your shadows can come in a little bit here, like your inner child can come in, victim, martyr, that kind of thing. Relationships, how are your relationships? Are you in, an abusive relationship, physically, mentally, emotionally abusive? Are you, how do you feel about yourself? So a lot of self-love comes under this. And when I work with people and I work with all these aspects, it's not like I go and tick boxes. It's like we work on whatever comes up first for you, whatever is the most important to look at. But any health condition always has some of these, like all of these components in one way or another, okay? Childhood trauma. A lot of times too, it's like, do you feel safe in your body? Do you feel safe in your life? Do you feel safe on this planet? These are the kinds of things we explore. I'm just seeing if I missed anything. Okay. So then we look at spiritual stuff. So the spiritual stuff is what everybody loves to look at. These are the past life. This is going into other lifetimes, and it's fun. All that stuff is fun. Like life purpose. Are you soul aligned? This is where your soul alignment comes in. How you connect to source, God, the creator, like having that strong connection. This is where we look at vows and contracts and agreements and pacts and curses and hexes and entities and all of that energetic stuff that can absolutely affect your present day health, okay? This is where we do things like energy healing. That's where that comes in. Do a lot of that. And then finally, and this is something that I love to work with, is energetics. So this is the flow of energy in your body. Is your energy flowing properly for you? Everybody's different. This is where I look at the energy centers, the chakras, the meridians, all of the energy points, the acupressure points, that kind of thing. Energy bodies, the aura. Okay, because we're made up of vibration and frequency. Everything has a vibration, everything has a frequency. Liver, like a healthy liver, has a certain vibration. Pancreas, every organ has its own vibration. And so I want to look at like the health of your liver, the health of your colon, that kind of thing. Is energy blocked in your colon? What is it? And you want to understand, and that's where all of the beliefs and the thoughts and all of that stuff comes into play. It becomes this beautiful, it's like a dance. It's like this mystery that we're solving together to understand what is holding your health issue in place. And if you don't address all of these, you might feel great. Like if you get a massage, you're going to feel great, but is that going to heal, truly heal your issue? Probably not. If you have a healing session with someone and they give you Reiki or whatever, is that going to completely heal your irritable bowel syndrome? Probably not. Okay. So true lasting healing to me, can't convince me otherwise, is you've got to look at all of these aspects of self and address them in the order in which they need to be addressed, depending on you. Okay. Does that make sense to everybody? This is one of the reasons why I feel like people have a hard time truly healing the body, because they are missing, one or more of these aspects, and they're just focusing on one area. Can it help? Absolutely. Will it completely transform your health? I'm going to say no, but prove me wrong. It's cool. Makes sense. Cool. All right. I flew through this today. I've only got one more thing that I want to talk about. Actually, we're going to do tomorrow, we're going to dig a little deeper. I've got more things that we're going to, I'm going to talk about things that you can do to begin optimizing your health, like that everybody can do. We're going to do that tomorrow. And then I'm going to take you on a journey tomorrow, a healing journey tomorrow, where you're going to connect with your next level of health. Because if your level of health, for instance, if your level is like between 1 and 10, and right now you're about a 4, we're going to connect with the next level for you. So then we're going to connect with the 5. Okay? Because here's the thing about energy healing, energy is that I could bring you all the way up to a 10, but if your body's like steady state vibration can't hold that, you'll only hold it during our session and you're going to feel amazing. And then you're going to go back into your world thinking the same thoughts, doing the same things or not doing the same things, feeling the same feelings, making the same choices, and your body can't hold that higher vibration. Healing is raising your vibration to a higher plane so that you're not in alignment for that physical issue any longer. Does that make sense? So tomorrow I'm going to take you on a little journey where we connect with your next level. But today, so that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. It's going to be fun. Today, I want to take you on a little visualization exercise. So this isn't a healing, really. This is more of a visualization. Wow. Okay. So I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes. I want you to just take a few breaths. I'm going to close my eyes too. We're all going to close our eyes. And I want you to just feel your feet on the floor, if your feet are on the floor. Feel your body being supported by the chair, the couch, the bed, wherever you are. And I want you to sigh. I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose. I want you to bring up your shoulders. And then I want you to go and just let it out. Letting out everything that I've talked about. You know, the mind is activated. We want to connect in with the body now. So we're going to get out of our mind. We're going to connect in with the body, with the heart space, or with your body, feeling your body being supported, allowing your body. In fact, I'm going to sit back a little bit, allowing your body to just rest. And we're going to focus on your breathing for a moment. So just take some easy breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. You can do it at your own count. I hate it when people count the breath. So you can just do a couple of those, coming back into your body. If you can, just sort of ignoring the sounds around you. You don't have to have your eyes closed, but if you can, sometimes that helps you to go within a little bit easier. And I'm going to ask you a powerful question. And then we're just going to see what comes up. So just relaxing. You're not being tested or quizzed. This is just some relaxing, just asking a question. Who do you need to be in order to enjoy the health or heal your body in 2025? Who do you need to be? And if you are able to, I want you to imagine or visualize her, maybe on a movie screen in front of you. And I want you to just watch her. Imagine her, sense her, see her, feel her, however you receive. And I want you to notice what she looks like, what she's wearing. What does her face look like? Is she smiling? What's her energy look like? What is she doing? What choices is she making every single day for herself? What are her non-negotiables? Before I help anybody else, this is what I do every single day. How does she feel about herself, her life? Does she feel like she's living her soul purpose? Does she move freely in her body? What does she think about her body? When she walks by a mirror, is she like, yeah? Or does she avert her eyes and walk away? We're just noticing. There's no judgment here. We're on like a fact-finding mission. We want to know how she does it. In fact, if you want, you can ask her, how do you do it? How do you have such amazing health? Tell me your secrets. And just receive whatever you receive. You're going to receive exactly what you need. You can even ask her, why don't I have that yet? And just see. You might get an answer, you might not, but it doesn't hurt to ask. What do I need to do? What do I need to shift? What do I need to release? And you can come back here and talk to her anytime. But for now, just say thank you to her. And just come back to this now moment. Feeling into your body, hearing the sounds in your home, your office, wherever you are. When you're ready, you can just open your eyes. And you are free to jot down whatever you saw, whatever you heard, received. You can share here if you would like. I would love to hear. I have a few minutes. I can, if you have any questions about today, so we're wrapping up day 1. All right. If you have any questions, now is a good time. And I'm going to stop the recording on Zoom.
Recording stopped.
Okay. So let me know how you're feeling, how that was for you. Were you able to connect with her? How are you feeling now? Anything you want to share? Are you still in the energy? It doesn't take much to really just drop into your body, drop into the now moment, the present. We're really busy. We're really good at being very busy and not being present, not being with ourselves. Anyone? 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 All right. I'll give it a minute or so. So let's see. So we're meeting tomorrow for day 2, noon Eastern Standard Time, same place. And if you are watching the replay and you have any questions or comments, please just put them under this video and I'll come back in later or even tomorrow morning and answer those for you. Okay, I'm not seeing any comments. All right, I'm going to let you go. Have a good rest of your day. I do think that it would be great for you to keep going with any of the journaling that you want to. And it just brings you clarity. It brings you ideas, inspiration. It gets you kind of back into the energy. Okay, so. Oh, really? Oh, bummer. Okay, well, you can come back. You can come back and redo it. Tech has been weird lately for so many people. So, all right, y'all. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.